all you beautiful Geminis. I hope you're well and welcome back to your weekly reading beginning the Monday, the 24th of March. If you're new to our channel, my name is Linda Williams, and you are very, very welcome to this spirit guidance that we give out every week for all the star signs. So we're going to start off with what we normally ask for Gemini. As you know, those of you who follow us regularly, we ask for our mystery card, don't we, with all our readings. This comes out and we read it, there it is, at the end of your messages. We don't look at it until the end. And we do the same with the beautiful angels, gods, and goddesses deck. Beautiful deck, has wonderful messages, but we look at the one card that we choose at the very end and we read that out. It's only one page, so it's not very big. And the messages are amazing. They really are, and they always resonate with what Spirit has just sort of said. And so, Gemini, I hope you've been looking after yourselves. We're under the influence of this eclipse, aren't we, for the next 6 months? This is for Gemini, please, for the 24th of March. What would you like to say? Thank you. So we're under the umbrella of this eclipse, but we're also struggling with Mercury in retrograde, aren't we? Which is one of those planets that I'm not very fond of when it's in retrograde because it always affects me. But anyway, look, it's not a negative in the sense that it's a good time to get things ready. It's a good time to go over things. Sometimes Mercury in retrograde gives us an opportunity to recheck something, or for something may come back from the past that gives us the opportunity to put it right this time, or to get it in a better way, or get it organized in a better way. So we have to look at the positive of everything if we can, because that way we stay in a positive flow. And so it's a good time just to go with the flow when Mercury's in retrograde. Just go with the flow. Yes, it does affect electricity. Yes, it messes up our computers sometimes. Sometimes it interferes with our electronics and things like that. I don't know what it is. It's just one of those planets that does that. Thankfully, it's the only one that really is like that. But, it's only for a few weeks. It ends in I think it's the first week of April. It just goes usually for a couple of weeks. And if you just use that time to just go with the flow, to get things organised, handle things in a good way, don't get all upset, don't get yourself all stressed out, and eventually it'll move forward and we'll be back into a great time. The middle of April is really a turning point for many of us, a very, very positive time. So we've just got a few weeks of this up and down and things going on around us. So just bear with it, Gemini. Okay, we're going to ask Spirit for messages for this week. And what is the main objective of this week, the message for this week for Gemini, please? We have the Eight of Cups. Oh, okay. This is a desire to move on. This is for you now deciding that there are things you want to walk towards. You may need to walk away from something to get to where you want to go, because it's time. This could be a time where a very positive time, in fact, to make some big changes and to decide that this is the week I'm going to actually take action, and I'm going to walk away from a situation, an organisation, it could be a relationship, so that I can move on, that I can move forward. We also have the Temperance card. So again, the Temperance card is rather an interesting message for you, because this is also about seeking out, sometimes seeking out advice from others, looking into things, getting a little bit of clarity on things, maybe discussing what it is that you really want to walk away from or what you want to walk to. It doesn't have to be just walking away. This could be walking to something very, very positive. And it's very possible, beginning of the week, Gemini, you might decide to look into things a little bit more, look for other people's viewpoints. You might decide to look at things in a different way. You might be weighing things up, but I just see you concentrating very much, putting a lot of concentration in to what it is you really want. I feel there's big changes going on around you. And look, yeah, this is all about the your success. Excuse me. This is the King of Pentacles. And so, Gemini, this is all about your responsibilities. This is about your professional work. This is what you do for a living. This is what how you make your money. This is a week where you need to be practical about many things that are going on. Be practical. Might need to look at things in a practical way. We've got an opportunity here. It's a big opportunity here for you this week, Gemini. Um, and you're being asked to accept that opportunity by Spirit. Spirit is saying that this could be a very successful time. This could be the best choice you've ever made, where you have decided that I'm going to walk away from the situation I'm in, no matter what it is. You'll know what Spirit's talking about. And I'm going to jump up and take this opportunity that is coming my way, because this is the King of Pentacles. He has the Midas touch. Everything he touches, he can turn to gold. It's an old saying, but he has the Midas touch. Whatever he touches, he can turn to gold. It's an old saying, but it is a message that's written here. And so this could be very much a time where you've got the opportunities here now. And I feel that things may be paying off for you. So this could be an opportunity to really grasp something that you've been wanting for a while or that you've been working on. And it is as if this is a week where you're going to feel very much like, gee whiz, I can't believe how things are going so well, how things are flowing so well. So that's a good message to get. I'm going to ask for the other two cards for this week, please, for our beautiful Geminis. What else would you like to add to this for our Gemini? Yeah, you're being asked, yes, they're being asked to release something. So there we go. This is confirmation of walking away this week from something that no longer serves you. No matter what this is, if this, for example, Gemini, if this is a job, if you've been in this career for ages, you've been in this job, and you've never really accomplished what it is you want to accomplish. You've always felt that, I want more. I really want more. I want to be able to create more. I want to be more successful. This is certainly a week of releasing that which is not doing you justice or is not, releasing what's also holding you back and now moving forward to a whole new phase in your life. This is a time to move on. This is time to let go and to move on. And when we look at when we look at the Hierophant here, I think I called this the Temperance card before. It's actually the Hierophant, so I apologize for that. But this is the Hierophant. This is all about seeking advice. This is about looking at how you're looking at things. The Hierophant is very much about our traditional viewpoints as our methods or as traditional standards. What we think about this, what we think about that. And I feel that there are changes there. I feel that you've been looking at things a different way for a while, and now, you're ready to take that plunge. Gemini, we all get programmed from the time we're born. We are programmed. It's a fact. That's not in a bad way. A lot of people would say, well, really, that's actually being taught. We're taught. We're encouraged. We're But it's still a program, form of programming because we're brought up and taught by other people. And so what they teach us, what they put into our mindset is what we believe and often what we become. And I feel that you're questioning some things this week, Gemini. I think maybe you're questioning some of the ideas and methods and viewpoints that you're involved in through maybe your career at the moment. And maybe you're not happy with the way things are being run. That's very, very possible. And that's why you're now looking at walking away from that and going towards something a lot more productive for you and a place that maybe could be a little bit more open in their attitude for growth. And so these two were sticking out, sitting there sticking out. You probably couldn't see. But this is we have the five of wands, and we have the seven of pentacles as the final two messages for this week. Now, this is the seven of pentacles is saying that this is all about you've planted the seeds now. This is a time to plant seeds. This is a time to go after what you really, really want and not to worry about it, not to question it, not to doubt yourself in any way. This is a time now to sow those seeds. And Spirit is also saying that you have the five of wands, and there could, while you're trying to get ahead with the getting all of this going, getting everything so planted, working on what it is you want, it's possible that for some of you, not all of you, of course, because it is a general reading, that there could be a situation where you may have to um, stand up for what it is that you want here. Stand up for this releasing, this moving on. Some people may oppose it. Some people may argue about it. Some people may put their opinion to you about this. And you may have to, you may find yourself in a situation where you have to, you may just have to stand your ground and stick to what it is that you've decided you need to do. Because we do have this little bit of conflict here, can be family or work, could be a few little conflicting attitudes around you because you're going against the mold. You're going against maybe somebody's belief system or ideas. So it could be a little bit of competition there. So, but you could also be up against somebody else. It's like it's going to be a bothersome situation where you can't be bothered with it. You can't be bothered with all the nonsense that's going on, but you've still got to handle it, which could be a bit of a nuisance. But it's only a temporary. This is just something temporary. Somebody could just put the brakes on because they're carrying on. Like for example, if you've put in for a job and you're actually the top of the list and somebody else has put in for it and they've heard that you're going to get the job. And they can step up and say, I don't think that's fair because, I'm this and I'm that. And they could go up against you or argue the point that they deserve the job. And this is just something that's just going to maybe might happen just one day this week or the morning or the afternoon of a day, and then all of a sudden it fizzes out. I'm getting this fizzing out or something. So don't allow it to unravel you too much, all right? In fact, Spirit is saying, well, just go with the flow. And also he's suggesting that you allow others to handle the situation too, whatever that is. So Gemini, please take his advice because he knows what's best for you. And so we're just going to confirm a few things. So this is for our beautiful Geminis for this week. This is for the 24th. Is there something else you'd like to say, please? Some more advice, and thank you. So yeah, this is about your stability. This is about your foundation. This is about your comfort in life, you know. So this is an important week. This is your future. You know, this is you're trying to create something special. And even that little bit of conflict there could even be family because it is a family card. So some of you may have the family going up against you and saying, oh, you can't do that. You can't walk away from, you might be walking away from a belief system. You might be walking away from your religion. And the family's saying, oh, you can't do that. And you're saying, well, I don't want to be involved in that anymore. I don't like it. So could be something like that too. It's very possible. Now, what else would you like to say to our beautiful Geminis? Is there something else you'd like to add, please, to this week, the 24th of March, 2025? Is that it? There's nothing else you'd like to say? Any more guidance? Doesn't seem to be. I think it's all about family. I think maybe we've given you what Spirit wants to give you for this week. Maybe we've covered everything. Is there anything else you'd like to add? Doesn't look like she would have thrown them out by now. So we can have a look and see what else we get with the other messages. There we go. Okay. Okie doke. Right. So I was told to take the 3 cards from the bottom. And I was also given this. So here we go. And the beautiful messages for you, Gemini. So right, the timing on these 3 cards is right now. Right now, you need to have faith and trust your intuition because your future is full of success. This is you moving forward now. This is a week of moving forward. This is the time right now, not next week, this week, not the week after. This week, time for you to definitely make these plans, get things going, or take action. Now, some of you, not all of you, feel like you're up against a little bit of a brick wall. Spirit is saying you just need to go around that brick wall. You just need to find a way. There isn't a way out of this. This is not a matter of, this is not a good place to be, a good time to be saying, I can't do this, because Spirit is saying, oh, yes, you can. That wall is not very tall. You feel as though you're up against a brick wall, but you're not. There's always plan B. There's another way of going about things. You just need to find the right way about going about things this week. The truth lies in your words, is what Spirit is saying to you. The truth lays in your words. So a week of communication, week of discussion with family, a week of standing up for yourself. But right now, please trust your intuition. They've given you the timing of now. Trust and have faith, knowing that moving forward is going to bring you a great deal of success and recognition. It's time now. People have recognized you. This is why they want you to move forward, because your qualities have been recognized. This is a card of much success. So stick to your guns, stand your ground. Very, very interesting messages for you, Gemini. We're going to ask for 1 card from the Power is Yours deck from Spirit. 1 card, please, for our beautiful Geminis. What is it you'd like to say? The Power is Yours deck. What is it you'd like to give them? 1 message, please, for our beautiful Geminis. We thank you for that. And the message is, you can accomplish anything if you believe in the strength of your mind, the power of your spirit, and the magic of your dreams. The strength of your mind. Gemini, you are a sword. You are air. This is your power. Well, it's everybody's power, really, but Geminis are very much, the kings of swords. So they're very powerful when it comes to their mind. They've got great minds. You can accomplish anything if you believe in the strength of your mind. Gemini, the power of your spirit and the magic of your dreams. What a beautiful message. Beautiful, beautiful message. And also we've got our beautiful angels, gods and goddesses deck, which is the goddess of compassion And she is also wanted to give you a message. So this is the goddess of compassion for our beautiful Geminis. Oops. The goddess of, that's the gods. Where's the goddesses? Here they are. The goddess of compassion. Gosh, goddess of justice. Let's go to the, hang on, it should be just here. Goddess of compassion. I'll go back to the beginning here. Bear with me, everyone. Goddess of compassion is 47. Gone right past it. Okay, let's have a look here. Smack bang in the middle of all this. 47. Here it is, stuck. No wonder I couldn't get it. It was stuck. Okay, Gemini, sorry. Okay, Gemini. The goddess of compassion has shown up in your reading today to ask you to be more compassionate towards yourself. Now this is all about you doing what's right for you. Gemini, time to think of you. All right, very important. At the core of every living thing, only love exists. Your personality and the role you play in this life is only transitory and ultimately an illusion. All that you perceive to be good or bad are necessary aspects of who you are. Positive and negative qualities exist in everyone and in everything. A more accurate description of positive and negative, of course, is the yin and yang, yin and yang. For in reality, there is neither positive nor negative, only opposing qualities which together make us whole. Now, self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth and keeping you in the illusion that you need to improve in order to be worthy of success, happiness, and fulfillment. Have compassion, love, and accept all of who you are as you are, and stop striving for something that is impossible to attain. Through love, your life magically transforms. So this is saying to us, Gemini, that this is the time to be who you are. This is the time to be that wonderful, great, inspirational, smart-minded person that you are. This is about you standing in your ground and living your truth and loving yourself the way you are and not allowing anybody else to try and change you. If somebody's trying to change you, if somebody's telling you that you should do this, you should do that, you should become this, you should become that, and you're not comfortable with it, Spirit saying, no, you need to be who you are and know that you're perfect the way you are. And so are your belief systems. If they suit you, then that's all right. You have 3 nines as your final card. This is a completion message. You have reached the finish line of your goal, which is a world of untapped possibilities waiting to be explored. Take a moment to reflect on the distance you have traveled and the invaluable lessons you've learned. Your perseverance and determination have brought you to this far, and there is much to be proud of. Oh, wow, that's a beautiful message, isn't it, Gemini? Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful messages for you today, Gemini, for this week, the 24th, starting the 24th of March. So, has this helped you in any way? I'd love to hear from you. You know, I always respond to your comments. I always get back to you. I give you a little heart and a little tick, thumbs up, just to let you know that I have read your comments. And I really do appreciate that you take the time to do that. If you'd like to give us a like, that does help the channel. And it only takes a minute just to pop your finger on there, doesn't it, Bob? Would you like to subscribe? Why not? We do lots of work on our channel, all channeled through from Spirit. And if you've subscribed, you'll get notifications on all of those as they come out during the week. Take care, Gemini. It's lovely to be with you today. And I hope that you do look after yourself. It is time for you to do that. Make sure you give yourself some special time out and look to ways of taking that time for yourself this week and also in the future, but this week in particular. Okay, Gemini, I look forward to catching up with you again soon. In the meantime, you take care. Bye bye for now.